In a sequel to her best-selling, award-winning book, author Cathy Izard is sharing more extraordinary stories about her life and others. Her new book is called Trust the Whisper, and it offers encouragement and even challenges for those willing to read and to listen. Welcome to Live at 9, Cathy. Really
Thanks
appreciate
so much.
you.
Great to be here.
Yes. So, okay, you said a very big thing. You quit your job listening to that whisper.
Yeah, in 2007, I wanted to do something different with my life. I was a graphic designer, I was a mother of 4, and I volunteered at a soup kitchen, but I didn't think I could do anything about people experiencing homelessness. But I listened to this whisper that said I should quit my job and think about doing more than serving soup. And that led me on this whole new path where we did end up raising $10 million in Charlotte, North Carolina, and building an apartment building that has now housed hundreds. And through that work, I started meeting other people who had this same experience, that they were listening to this quiet calling about something that felt unexpected. And so this new book is the people I've met from across the country who've listened to small inner whispers and the remarkable stories that happened.
How do you know it's just like a whisper, a real whisper that's like divinely inspired and not just like a notion and something that's crazy?
Yeah, my friend calls it, how do I know it's one of those divine whispers, or how do I know it's just me being crazy? And I think they do sometimes feel unexpected and uncomfortable and inconvenient. It might be calling you to do something for which you feel completely unqualified, but I think the hallmark is it's insistent. It's something that breaks your heart, and you can't let it go. You start not sleeping at night because you think, well, what if I did that thing? What if I actually believed that I could play a part and I could do something? And I do think whispers can be as big as a building or as small as you hear that little nudge to be nice to someone who's behind you in line at the store, and that turns into very unexpected conversation. So I think this whisper is a muscle that once you practice it, it leads to bigger and bigger things.
How beautiful is this? Okay, so what I love is that you wrote kind of this adult book and then the companion.
Yeah,
children's.
So I've realized a lot of the readers that I'm talking to are women who don't have time to read a book, but they do want to put good messages out for their children. So I did a companion book, Grace Heard a Whisper. So it can be a mommy and me read, it can be a grown-up and me read, talking about this idea of purpose and calling, because I don't think you're ever too young to start thinking, what do I want to be when I grow up, and how do I want to do good in the world?
Okay, so would you say, in retrospect, when you think of all the stress that you went through, if I just okay, I'm gonna quit, do you think it paid off, and how?
Oh my gosh, I talk about how I had a life plan with things that I thought I might do for my life, which were so much smaller than what turned out to be my life path. And I think whispers take us on a life path that is so unexpected for things we can't quite imagine for myself. I have 5 books now, and I never expected to be a writer. I never expected to be a reader. I never expected to be on a talk show or, talking with people like you or meeting people across the country. It was definitely a life path that started with this whisper that said the life you're leading is not necessarily what you should be doing.
Okay, so you're going to be actually signing.
I'll be signing tonight at Novel. I hope everyone comes out 6 p.m. to see you there. We're going to be telling some stories from the book. We're going to be reading from Trust the Whisper, and we're going to have both the books there for you.
What's the one thing that you hope readers will take away from this?
I hope they believe that they're capable of far much more than they imagine, and that we all can contribute in this world. I hope we can turn down the noise and hate and turn up the love and whispers.
Oh my goodness, you're great. You smell great too. I don't know, just so random, right? But no, thank you for coming.
So welcome. I think you listened to a whisper when you raised the money for kids for the Boys and Girls Club. I think that might pay attention to what breaks your heart, because I think maybe that's your whisper.
It's everything. Yeah, we just have to, I guess, harness, right? Yes. Because it can be too much. You have to. I love what you did. Thank you so much.